In the tumultuous dance of life, we often find ourselves relentlessly pursuing elusive desires, chief among them, love. But what if I told you that within the depths of Stoic philosophy lies the profound revelation that love, in its purest form, is not something to be chased? Imagine for a moment a tranquil lake, its surface undisturbed by the chaos of the world. In Stoicism, this serenity is akin to the tranquility of the mind, a state where one finds solace not in external validations but in the mastery of oneself. The Stoics, from the ancient sage Seneca to the revered emperor Marcus Aurelius, understood that the pursuit of love, when driven by attachment and desire, leads only to suffering. Instead, they beckon us to embark on a journey inward where the true essence of love resides, within ourselves. Number 1, embrace virtue as your North Star. Embracing virtue as your North Star means making goodness your guide. It's like having a bright light leading you through the darkness of life. In simple words, it means choosing to do what's right, even when it's hard. Think of virtues like wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-control as your compass. They show you the right direction to take, even when the path seems unclear. When you make these virtues your focus, you become a better person inside and out. For example, imagine you're faced with a tough decision. Instead of acting out of fear or selfishness, you choose courage and do what's right. This not only benefits you, but also those around you. By embracing virtue as your North Star, you're not just following rules, you're living with integrity and honor. It's about being the best version of yourself, even when nobody's watching. So let virtue be your guiding light. Let it steer you towards a life filled with purpose and meaning. Embrace virtue as your North Star and you'll never lose your way. Number 2, accept the impermanence of external pleasures. Accepting the impermanence of external pleasures means understanding that the things that bring us temporary joy won't last forever. It's like realizing that the beautiful flowers in bloom will eventually wither away. Life is full of fleeting moments of happiness, like eating your favorite dessert or receiving a compliment. But if we rely solely on these external pleasures for our happiness, we'll find ourselves constantly chasing something that slips through our fingers. Instead, we must learn to appreciate these moments while they last, knowing that they're just passing through. It's like enjoying the warmth of the sun on a cool day, knowing that the clouds will soon cover it. By accepting the impermanence of external pleasures, we free ourselves from the grip of attachment. We learn to find happiness within ourselves, rather than seeking it in fleeting moments of pleasure. So, cherish the joy that external pleasures bring, but don't depend on them for your happiness. Embrace the ebb and flow of life, knowing that true contentment comes from within. Number 3, cultivate equanimity in the face of adversity. Cultivating equanimity in the face of adversity means maintaining inner calmness and balance even when life throws challenges our way. It's like being a sturdy tree that bends but doesn't break in the face of strong winds. Life is unpredictable, and adversity is inevitable. We may encounter setbacks, hardships, or disappointments that shake us to our core. But instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by the storm, we can cultivate equanimity, a steady resilience that helps us weather life's ups and downs. When we cultivate equanimity, we don't react impulsively or let our emotions dictate our actions. Instead, we approach adversity with a clear mind and a steadfast heart. We accept the situation for what it is, without resisting or denying reality. Equanimity doesn't mean being indifferent or emotionless. It's about acknowledging our feelings, but not letting them overpower us. It's like standing in the midst of a raging river, feeling the current swirl around us, but remaining rooted in our inner strength. By cultivating equanimity, we learn to respond to adversity with grace and dignity. We find the courage to face challenges head-on, knowing that we have the resilience to overcome them. And in the process, we discover a profound sense of peace that transcends the turbulence of life. Number 4, practice detachment from external outcomes. Practicing detachment from external outcomes involves freeing ourselves from being overly attached to specific results or expectations. It's like releasing a balloon into the sky and letting it float wherever the wind takes it. without being fixated on where it lands. In life, we often become invested in outcomes, whether it's getting a promotion, winning a competition, or receiving recognition. However, when we place too much importance on these external results, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration if things don't go as planned. Instead, practicing detachment means focusing on our efforts and actions rather than the outcomes. It's about doing our best without being overly concerned about the end result. Like a skilled archer who aims true but remains unperturbed by whether the arrow hits the mark or not. Detachment doesn't mean apathy or lack of ambition. It's about finding a balance between striving for excellence and accepting that some things are beyond our control. It's like tending to a garden, putting in the work to nurture the plants, but understanding that the weather and other factors may influence the outcome. By practicing detachment, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that come from constantly worrying about outcomes. We learn to embrace uncertainty and trust in the process, knowing that regardless of the result, our efforts have value in themselves. Number 5, seek wisdom in the silence of contemplation. Seeking wisdom in the silence of contemplation involves taking the time to quiet the noise of the world and delve deep into our inner thoughts and reflections. It's like stepping into a peaceful sanctuary where we can hear the whispers of our own soul amidst the chaos of life. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get swept away by the demands of daily life, leaving little room for introspection. However, true wisdom often comes not from external sources but from within ourselves. Contemplation is like a journey inward, where we can explore our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with clarity and depth. It's about pausing to ask ourselves the big questions and listening attentively for the answers that arise from the depths of our being. In the silence of contemplation, we can gain valuable insights and perspectives that elude us in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's like finding a hidden treasure chest full of timeless wisdom and profound truths waiting to be discovered. By seeking wisdom in the silence of contemplation, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We tap into a wellspring of inner guidance and intuition that can light our path forward with clarity and purpose. So, let us embrace the gift of contemplation and allow its quiet wisdom to illuminate our journey through life. Number 6, embrace the unity of humanity. Embracing the unity of humanity means recognizing that beneath our differences in appearance, culture, and beliefs, we are all interconnected members of the human family. It's like realizing that each person is a unique thread in the rich tapestry of life, contributing to the beauty and diversity of the whole. In a world often divided by borders, ideologies, and prejudices, it's easy to lose sight of our shared humanity. However, the truth remains that we are all bound together by the common experiences of joy, pain, and the longing for connection. Embracing the unity of humanity involves cultivating empathy and compassion for others, regardless of their background or circumstances. It's about seeing ourselves reflected in the eyes of strangers and recognizing the universal desire for love, acceptance, and belonging. When we embrace the unity of humanity, we transcend the barriers that divide us and foster a sense of solidarity and understanding. It's like extending a hand of friendship across divides of race, religion, and nationality, and recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. By celebrating our shared humanity, we create a world where kindness, tolerance, and mutual respect flourish. It's a world where differences are celebrated rather than feared, and where the bonds of compassion unite us in our shared journey through life. So let us embrace the unity of humanity and strive to build a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Number 7, practice gratitude for the present moment. Practicing gratitude for the present moment involves appreciating the beauty and blessings that surround us right here, right now. It's like stopping to smell the flowers along the path of life, acknowledging the simple joys and wonders that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. In our relentless pursuit of the future or dwelling on the past, we often overlook the precious gift of the present moment. However, when we pause to cultivate gratitude, we awaken to the abundance that surrounds us. Gratitude is like a magic lens that transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. It's about finding joy in the little things, a warm ray of sunshine, a gentle breeze, or the laughter of loved ones. When we practice gratitude for the present moment, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. It's like turning on a light in the darkness, illuminating the blessings that enrich our lives and filling our hearts with contentment and peace. Gratitude also fosters mindfulness, helping us to savor each moment fully and live with greater awareness and appreciation. It's like taking a deep breath and immersing ourselves in the richness of life, embracing its beauty and wonder with open arms. So, let us practice gratitude for the present moment, for it is in this moment that true happiness resides. Let us cherish each breath, each heartbeat, and each experience as a precious gift, and cultivate a spirit of gratitude that enriches our lives and nourishes our souls. Number 8. Find freedom in self-mastery. Finding freedom in self-mastery means taking control of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and in doing so, liberating ourselves from the constraints of external circumstances. It's like being the captain of our own ship, navigating the seas of life with confidence and purpose. In a world filled with distractions and temptations, true freedom begins within. It's about mastering our impulses and desires, rather than allowing them to dictate our choices. When we have mastery over ourselves, we become the architects of our own destiny, no longer slaves to our own weaknesses. Self-mastery is like a key that unlocks the door to unlimited potential. It empowers us to overcome obstacles, achieve our goals, and live life on our own terms. By cultivating discipline, resilience, and inner strength, we gain the freedom to create the life we desire. But self-mastery is not about perfection. It's about progress, the gradual refinement of our character and the continual pursuit of excellence. It's like climbing a mountain, one step at a time, knowing that each challenge we overcome brings us closer to the summit. Ultimately, finding freedom in self-mastery is about living with intention and integrity. It's about aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with our highest ideals and values. In doing so, we discover a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the world. So, let us embrace the journey of self-mastery, for in it lies the path to true freedom and fulfillment. Let us cultivate the discipline and determination to master ourselves, and in doing so, unlock the boundless potential that resides within each of us.